Hi guys, update plus end of year really review video. Hope everyone's had a good Christmas. I'm actually doing quite well now. My last video was the 5th of November, believe it or not. I haven't posted since then. Been really busy, had various things to do, a few issues. Which I'll come to. As far as my knee, my right knee, which is the knee I'm sort of still strictly speaking slightly injured in at the moment. I'm now just wearing a stabilized type support on it. I got my splint reduced down to a half leg splint, a shorter leg splint, which you've seen us in before on my left knee on the 9th of November. Either 9th of November. Was going to post, but I actually got a really bad chest infection, and my asthma was really, really bad. So I was like struggling a little bit, so I didn't really post. I had that splint on for only actually 2 weeks, and then I put the brace on, which you've seen us before, with stays in and like strapping around the top and the bottom. And I had that on. I wore that up till, I'm just checking the dates now because I can't quite remember. I think it was the 12th. No, sorry, it was the 10th of December. As I say, I had on the 30th, I went down to just using a walking stick. 30th of November, I went down, so I was actually only in the splint and crutches for a week actually. Then I went down to just using a walking stick, which I'm using a little bit, but not a lot. I was having to use it all the time. I'm now using it if I'm walking a long distance. I tend to take it to help either legs. Sometimes I'll use it on my left hand side to help me right knee. Other times I'll use it on my right hand side to help me left knee. Sometimes I will actually use two sticks, although they are completely different. I've got me what I call my posh one. I've also got my NHS one, which I use. As I say, I did get a really bad chest infection in the roundabout. It was, I think, I had a touch of cold when I was actually done the last video, and like the 9th, I had got my splint reduced. I was going to post, but didn't feel too good. Felt really tired and like coughing. The Saturday I got up, I was really coughing badly. I ended up on antibiotics, and actually ended up in hospital. I ended up in hospital because my asthma got really bad. I could hardly breathe. I was only in hospital, I think, 3 days, well, 2 and a bit days, and got out, and I've been all right. I had a touch of angina last week. I had an angina attack last weekend. Which I haven't actually had one for quite a while. I'm not sure when the last one was, but it wasn't a really bad one. I'm saying I had one. Actually, I had two. I had one early on in the day in the shop, and I used my spray and it settled it down reasonably well, and I was all right. I felt a bit tight, but sometimes it does. And on the evening when we're just coming in from work, I wasn't going to have to sit down. I'm having another attack. And I thought it was going to be a bad one because the pain was really bad. And I used my spray and I sat for about 10 minutes and I was fine after that. And I've been alright over Christmas. The only thing is, my knees, I've got like I've got a support on both knees because my left knee, which is my really bad knee, it's always bad now. It's giving us a lot of aches and pains at the moment, so it's a bit of a flare up of the arthritis in it. Although there again, one doctor says I've got it, the other doctor says it's just wear and tear. So it's one doctor says it is arthritic, one doctor says it's not. So it's given us a bit jip at the moment, but not too bad. I've had a lot worse. I do actually have to go for. Well, I had an X-ray on it last Friday, a week tomorrow. So not because it was flaring up, just because I wanted to do an X-ray to see how it was doing. And I was there getting my other knee checked over, so I should get the results of that the back end of next week, if not the beginning of the week after. See what that shows up, see what it's doing, see if it is deteriorating. They are talking about doing putting a scope in and giving it a clean out, because I think it was like a bit waste waste stuff building up in it again, because it has a couple of times like felt as if it was locking up on us a bit. So, you know, if they have to do that, I'll be laid up a little bit with that again, and probably on, at very least, half leg crutches, I would imagine, possibly full leg, I don't know. They'll said if they're doing that, they're going to wait till my right knee is more stable and I can get around without really struggling with that. I'm getting around fairly well. If I'm just sitting around the house and, you know, just walking around the house generally, I just tend to put like a bit light, either a very light support on, you know, like, you know, short, sometimes a bit shoulder grip, but sometimes I don't even bother, you know, I'll use my stick. But I say, like, I've been out today at the shop, so I'll show you how I'm getting around. I'll use, first of all, with the stick. I'll show you what I'm wearing on that knee. This knee, I'm just got my normal arthritic support on that, because it's giving us a bit of pain. It's not too bad. Everything else is pretty much all right now. As I say, I've had another angina, well, 2 angina attacks last weekend, but the first one was very minor. The second one I thought was going to be a bad one, but it wasn't. So, but everything's settled down quite well. So I'm making fairly decent progress now. As to where I should be in my recovery, I should actually be really pretty much fully recovered. I'm not. But considering how slow it was to heal at the beginning, I'm actually further on than I thought I would be. So, all things considered, I'm actually not too far behind. So, that's all for today's video. Wish everyone who supported my channel over the year a very happy Christmas. Hope you all have a happy and healthy New Year. Goodbye for now, and thank you.